Let me tell you a story. I started my self-improvement journey in 2021. I suddenly felt like I want to be better. I want to take care of myself, do something with my life. And I did. For a whole year, all I did was sleep early, eat healthy, read books, the whole nine. Eventually, I stopped. Suddenly, it all felt redundant, repetitive, and I started to break a few rules, and before I know it, I'm back to my old habits. And that's why I made this video, for you guys to avoid the mistakes that I did. Let's get into it. Let's begin with the what. What is self-improvement? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. You improve yourself. But how? That's completely up to you. You need to be able to look in the mirror and identify your weaknesses, what you can improve on, what you need to improve on, and then work on those weaknesses. Take a physical aspect of your well-being, for example. Let's say you're short. If you're a girl, being short just means more options, so not particularly talking about you guys for now. But if you're a guy, genetics did you wrong. Tough. We get the cuts we're dealt. Can you change it? Well, you can try. There's not much evidence behind it, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't try. So then you do some research online, you write down your goals, sleep early, drink milk. You hear that masturbation helps, so you give that a try. But that's basically what self-improvement is all about. Now, my mistake is that I focused on too many aspects to improve on all at once, and it got overwhelming, so that's when it's easy to give up. I lost sight of my purpose. So I recommend working on one or two things at a time, and that could take weeks, months, even maybe years, but with consistency, you'll see the results grow over time. So before you do anything, step one to self-improvement is to clarify your purpose. Why are you doing this? Yes, it's to improve yourself, be better, but why? Who are you doing this for? And keep in mind that all the affluent people out there, their purpose involves something greater than themselves. Like, take this millionaire for example. He's 23-year-old, his name's Iman Gaji. His purpose is to give his mom a life she deserves, because she was a single mother and went through some very difficult time. The reason why having a purpose is vital in your self-improvement journey is because there's gonna be times where you feel like quitting, where you feel like giving excuses and reasons why not to do it, or you can skip this little thing, or this one doesn't matter. That's when you have to remember your purpose. This is not what I want, this is not what they want. And so step two to self-improvement is to journal. Get yourself a pretty book that you open every single day. For me, it's this one or this one from Friends, because I love Friends. And write down your goals, write down what you want to achieve, and little steps on how to achieve that goal. And also track your progress each day if you're getting closer and closer to your goal. Let's say, for example, you want to make 10K. And so step number one would be to, I don't know, make a good CV. And step two is to hand out your CVs. And then three, to work as many hours as you can. And then step four, start a side hustle. Be consistent for a few months, and boom, 10K. And you might be wondering, well then if it's that easy, then why don't everyone has 10K? Simply put, is they don't want to do the work, and that includes me. And it's good if you are working long hours getting that money, but what's the point if at the end of the day you're just gonna spend it all? Which brings me to step number 3. Keep consuming knowledge. Now, there's this absolutely beautiful quote from Voltaire. It goes, "The more I read, the more I know that I know nothing." Completely blew my mind. It was so beautiful the first time I heard it. I was like, wow, that is so true. Like, there are so many things in life that we don't know, and we won't know until the day we die. So make an effort to learn about things that could potentially benefit your life, like reading a financial book, and learn not just how to make money, but how to keep it and how to grow it. Now, personally, I don't do audiobooks just because it doesn't stick to my brain. Goes to my right ear, comes out to the left. But if you can, then you're most welcome to. It would definitely save you some time. But if you're traditional like me, 15 to 20 minutes a day reading a book should not be a problem. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Now again, I'm speaking to my male audiences because I know you girls love to sleep. Maybe a little bit too much. But men are the opposite. You think you're wasting your life by sleeping. And in some cases, that's true. But if you wake up feeling tired, unenergized, and you can't perform well during the day, then you're also wasting your life. Just like drinking 8 glasses of water a day, you have to sleep at least 8 hours a day. Step 5 is execution. Now, a lot of times we are just thinking and not actually doing. We're planning, but we're not executing. You're planning to talking to that girl, and what's your opening line gonna be, or where you're taking her on a date, but when the actual day comes along that you're supposed to talk to her, you kitty out. You want to get bigger? Go to the gym. Have better heart? Go for a run. You want to be better than 90% of people? You got to be able to put in the work that 90% of people aren't willing to do. This is motivation, but don't expect motivation to be kissing your ass all the time. It's almost 11 o'clock right now. There's no school tomorrow. I could be spending time with my friends on Discord, but I'm doing this. And it's not to say that, oh, look at me, I'm doing so much better than them. No, it's to tell you that you have to take responsibility over your own life. Yeah. A lot of times you're not going to feel like doing that thing that you're supposed to do. It's going to suck, but you're going to do it anyway. That's discipline. Practice delayed gratification. Great things take time. Rome wasn't built in a day. I'm just dropping some balling quotes out here. Another additional tip I would add is to not make your routine boring. So it's good if you have a routine because it saves time. You know what you're doing, that's good. But let's say you're working on running a marathon, so you go on a run each day. But when it starts to feel boring, just make it different. Go on a different track, go without music, go run with a friend. So yeah, that's the video. It's a short video because remembering what we said, thinking less, doing more. I wish you all well in your self-improvement journey. Namaste.